Welcome to our 2 cents. Welcome to our 2 cents.
Ladies and gentlemen and non-binary folk, welcome back to our 2 cents. We're doing it again here at Raxo Studios with your host, Oscar. Thank you for all your support. Please continue to hit the subscribe button. It's free to you, and it means the world to me. It's gas in the tank for me. Thank you.
Damn, son, where'd you...
We do have a Buy Me a Coffee link. Hit that for a little more support. And we have shirts, merchandise. There is also a link in the description. Please go ahead and do that too as well. Anyways, we are back. It is another week of events that changed the course of humanity. Humanity is in a course where no one knows where it's going and no one will ever know where they're going unless you're the World Economic Forum. Then you will know where you're taking the world to.
Man, shut your...
And they are taking us to a place where it seems really, really scary. And it's not beginning now with just say, who does everybody hate nowadays? It's Trump. Everybody hates Trump nowadays. And it has not even started with him. It's already been happening, the things that they could do to make us believe anything they say to us. I wish I had the power that those people have so I can make you believe everything I say. Believe it. Anyways, I guess what I'm talking about the World Economic Forum is Obama appointed this person. I forgot her name. Anyways, false memory. Now, this is what I've been thinking about this whole week.
False memory, right?
Yeah, that's what I said. This is what I've been thinking about all week. Everything we've come across, everything we know that we think we know, everything that they've taught us is just a way to control you. Yes, it is. See, I'm the first one to say, that's bullshit. Shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh, man, I cussed. God damn it. Anyways, whatever. I'm the very first one to call all this a bullshit. But I know that these people have plans for us.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I found it with an appointee. Don't show you. I found Obama appointed this person to the World Economic Forum, right? It's an appointee by Obama. She came out and clearly said to everybody, hey, the government is planting false memories in your brain.
You sure about that?
I am 100% sure about that. What is this chick's name? It doesn't say, huh? I forgot to put her name. Oh, yeah, Nita Farahani. Farahani.
I thought that was the company name.
No, that's the name. Don't you read? Read. What does it say?
While speaking at a WEF from former Obama appointee Nita
Why would you think that's the name of the company?
I gotta start reading more.
Yes, you do. Anyways, this is what I came to show you guys. I love coming here and bringing you guys news and letting you all know that everything you're learning, and even if you're not paying attention, especially if you're not paying attention to this bullshit, right? The shit that they say it out loud. They tell us, we're doing this to you guys, and there's absolutely nothing nobody's going to do about it. And when you come and tell other regular folks about this type of shit, hey, the government is fucking planting all these memories in your head to make you think the Mandela effect, how Oreo was stuffed cookies, and now it's stoof.
For some reason,
Who the fuck changed that? It's supposed to be double stuffed Oreos. It never was stoof Oreo. Who the fuck uses stoof?
and also for some reason, the camera was going delayed and everything was just speeding up.
Oh, God damn it. I hate that. Anyways, whatever. We'll leave it. It doesn't matter. So I'm here to tell you, everyone, hey, whatever you guys think it was the way it was, it more than likely wasn't. Because remember, a couple of weeks ago, I showed you guys, hey, the government has said they can manipulate space and time already. All right? They could do that. And also, what they also could do is play this shit. Let's watch.
Convicted in their belief. And so,
Go higher.
to Jack's point about using some of the lie detection technology, particularly for eyewitnesses, not only can we put information in without blowing up your brain, we can put it in and then you can believe it so sincerely that the problem is you can testify to that effect. And in fact, we've seen this in a number of ways. The police were doing lineups.
So is it a conspiracy?
Where the suggestibility of the information was so strong.
Is it a conspiracy?
That people would later identify
It definitely is
they've
not a
seen.
conspiracy.
You know, for example, you show a picture lineup and only one person has on a jacket and nobody else does. And then when you go to the live lineup,
Wait, so could they
because
just
your brain
affect our
triggered that there was
brains
something
from miles
different
away?
about that person.
Yes, they
You
can.
identify the person who you've
All
just
the
seen,
electro waves that
but
they
not
put in the
realize it was
air.
because of some
Oh.
difference. And then you've seen them twice.
And you
now
see,
you're
when you
asking them
bring this
twice.
information, stop it. You see, when you bring this information to regular people, like I said, nobody believes you. They just look at you like, oh, you're crazy. Oh, what does it matter? Listen, it doesn't matter until it does to you. So in a sense, what I'm saying is you have to pay attention to what all these people say. These people are clearly saying, hey, we can control what the fuck you guys think. We can make you think that this is the event that happened and this is how the event went down, when in reality, it didn't go down that way. All right? How does Michelangelo have hard eyes too? Nobody ever remembered him having hard eyes.
Well, it definitely was for sure normal eyes.
The what I was saying about the stoof and Oreos, that happened during the pandemic. I know Oreos used to be stuffed.
It was stuff.
It was stuffed. I know for a fact. I was a fat fuck. I used to eat Oreos all the time. And I especially would get the double stuff. That's how fat I was. So I would know what the fuck it said. When you didn't read this stuff, you were just eating it like a fat ass. Solve what? I read when I eat. I read when I shit. I read all the time. How you gonna tell me what the fuck I read and what the fuck I didn't read? Well, at the time I didn't read because I was fat. Well, you might be right. But still, I remember it always was stuffed. Until somebody came out and they were like, did you guys know that this says stuff and doesn't say, stoof and doesn't say stuff? And I was like, wait a minute.
I thought that was because it was like something in the UK that meant something.
No, you're thinking of cigarettes. Hang it. It means something else in America. Hang it. Anyways, so it is now officially out in the open. If you don't want to believe it, hey, be my guest. You don't have to believe this shit, but it is real. They can plant information in your brain. They can make you think what they want. They can plant false memories. All right. There's studies. You can watch the videos. They're on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all the videos of those people doing those studies of them controlling the minds of other people. Those videos are there. You can see it.
Wait, so
You can see all the people that have been incarcerated wrongfully, and they made them think that they were doing. That's just like the basic example of it, right? Wrongfully incarcerated people. What'd you say?
So then, what if they were like to see something that's not known to the public? Then would they erase it from there and replace it with a new one?
Well, here's the thing about movies, and I'll show you something about what's just happened. Okay, I'll show you something fucking crazy. It's like they know. How do they know? Is it something that they planned? And how do they tell you what they have planned? All right, because remember, right before the pandemic, there was most shows that would come out were about pandemic, zombie outbreaks, and stuff like that. Apocalypse stuff, right? And what we went through in the 2000s, right? Before the 2000s, before the 2020, there was everything we would watch on TV had to do with some sort of pandemic. Any show, any movie that came up, most of it, like the most popular ones, right? They all had to do with pandemic stuff. And in 2020, 2019, what did we go through?
Pandemic.
Exactly. So now, do they know what the fuck's gonna happen? Or, well, here's what I call it, right? It's called predictive programming.
It's where they just.
This is what these people believe in. These people believe in karma, right? What is karma? Karma is like you do something good will happen to you.
Or if you do something bad will happen.
That's karma. That's allegedly karma, right? But with these people really believe in that. So when these people believe in this, if they are gonna do a life-changing event, they have to tell us some way, somehow. So that way they clear themselves from the karma, and when the event happens, they're like, well, we fucking told you a long time ago, there's no karma on me. You didn't stop us, so it's on you now. And then we're all fucked at the end of the day. All right? So these people do believe in those sort of things, whatever they are. I don't know what they're called. Anyways, they change a lot of stuff, and then we go through those cycles where people are like, oh, Mandela effect this, Mandela effect that. You know what? They've changed a lot of stuff. And movies they've changed them too. But this is clearly not an attempt to hide something from history, but an attempt to I don't know what the fuck their intent is when they put somebody that's black in the movie, right? Somebody that's black in a character that was white, like Snape and Harry Potter. They're making him black, and I don't know. I don't understand why. But here's the thing: what I said about movies, right? Nowadays, all these fucking movies have zero fucking creativity. None of these motherfuckers are coming up with like good new movies. No, they have to go back and remake some old bullshit to make it more modern. And we're going to put the main character as a black person, like The Little Mermaid. They ruined an iconic movie. Not to me, but to some people. Right? Little Mermaid, main character went from being I guess a white mermaid, a Caucasian mermaid, into a black mermaid. Right? And then they went with Snow White. This time they went with the Hispanic. I think she's Hispanic. I don't know what the fuck. She's so stupid, though, the way she thinks. This bitch is dumb. And you know what? Anybody who thinks the way this bitch thinks, it's because they don't have kids. And even when they do, and they still think that way, they turn the kids trans. I'm just saying. They put that into their heads. And then you have Harry Potter. I think they turned Hermione Granger is black now. Again, zero fucking creativity to come up with a whole new fucking movie. No, you go back and copy a movie that's already made. Because you have zero fucking talent on making up a new storyline with the same concept of the fucking movie that's already previously made.
Or they'll just do another part of the movie that was...
Well, that would be a lot better if they made a whole new part of the movie. Yeah. That would be a lot better than just to fucking make the whole fucking same fucking movie and make the character a different color of the skin. As if that's fucking important. It's so important to have a black person representing Little Mermaid, Snow White, whatever, Harry Potter, Snape, I don't know who the fuck they're using. It's so important to them, but why? What the fuck does it matter? In an attempt to rule out racism in humanity, you're just making the shit even more racist. But you know what? They pick and choose the movies they want to remake.
Like Lilo and Stitch.
Like what?
Lilo and Stitch.
Well, let's see. That's another movie. Zero fucking creativity. You just went and made the whole fucking cartoon movie into a real movie with real people. Zero fucking talent on writing a whole new script. You just went, you know what? They probably did add new things to the movie, but just probably like a couple lines here and there. But the whole thing is just the basic same concept as the fucking character, the cartoon character movies, right? Yeah. But like I said, they pick and choose what they want to do, what they want to replay, what they want to change. And you know what I'm wondering, right? I've been wondering this lately. Why haven't they picked another iconic movie that everybody loves? That has the main character is white. Why have you not picked Tarzan to make the main character a black person? We want to be inclusive. What the fuck is going on? Why not put Tarzan as a black person? Wait a minute. That would be offensive if you put a black man in the jungle, living in the jungle. That would be really offensive, would it? I mean, they do live in the savannah. They do live in the jungle in Brazil. All those natives, they do live there.
And monkeys.
But that has nothing to do. Stop that. But that has nothing to do. Anyways, so why have they not made Tarzan inclusive too? We need a protest. We need to, what do they call when they, what is it called?
Boycott.
Boycott. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't expect you to know that. You surprised me right now.
I did?
We need to, yeah, you did. We need to boycott Disney for not making Tarzan inclusive. We need to get rid of that white character in Tarzan and make him black so we have all those iconic movies being inclusive. Can we do that? If not, everybody should boycott Disney.
Well, I think boycotting Disney would be a better idea.
I don't think it would do anything because you got 30, 40-year-old stupid asses. They're like, oh, I'm going to Disneyland. Oh, Disneyland's so cool. I've been there like 40, 50 times.
Well, that's a rich fuck right there.
Well, you could get a yearly pass, but it is like $1,000 or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Can we please make Tarzan inclusive as well? I need it. I need Tarzan inclusive.
Wait, didn't they already do another cartoon movie that's similar to Tarzan? Like it's about like.
Are you thinking the Jungle Book?
Yeah, that one.
No, but that's see that's kind of like same concept, but not too similar, but it's kind of like the same concept, but a completely different storyline with like a kid lost in the jungle, like same shit.
Yeah,
You know,
okay.
that's being fucking creative. That's it saying, okay, we're gonna take this concept, but we're gonna make our own movie with that same concept. That's something else, not what they're doing today. What they're doing, they picked Snow White, Little Mermaid, and they put the same storyline, and let's put a black person in the character. Let's put a color person inclusive. You know what's weird? You know what's weird? I still don't understand how white people call black people or any other color people for that matter, like color person. Because look, okay, so who is really a colored person? Let's look at this. Let's break this down, okay? So, white people in the sun, they get red. Mm-hmm. White people in the cold, they get purple.
Or blue.
Or blue. Either or, they get cold. They change colors. But a black person in the sun, it doesn't change anything. A Hispanic person in the sun, well, you just get a little darker, but I mean, you don't change colors. Because I get super darker when I'm in the sun. Right now, I got that farmer's tan going. Well, I don't because I always wear long sleeves. But you can see my farmer glove tan. Like from here is one shade and this is a whole different shade. That's because I'm in the sun all day at work. But anyway, so yes, let's make that clear. White people should be called colored people because they change color when the seasons change.
So are they just basically chameleons then?
Yeah. Well, I guess they're what is their melanin? Is that melanin? They don't have enough melanin in their skin, and their skin is struggling to change the color to adapt to the sunlight, the way it absorbs the sun rays and all that. To your vitamin D. Anyways, yeah. Anyways, yes, white people are colored people. Everybody else, you're not colored people. Let's make that clear. Anyways,
I thought purple was when you're just running out of oxygen.
Well, yeah, I guess running out of oxygen would be turn purple. If you're gonna pass out, they turn yellow. But even you, like the type of color, like your skin tone that you are, black, the worst color ever. The skin tone that you are, you turn really pale too. If you're gonna pass out, you're sick and you're gonna pass out. You're like, ugh. all your blood goes into your heart, like just protecting your vital organs. That's why you turn yellow, because it doesn't know what's happening, and it's just like, oh, protect the heart.
So
That's what your blood does.
Just pushing all the blood to the heart.
Yeah, even when you're cold, that's why your fingers and your toes start hurting first when you're super cold.
It's usually like the middle of my foot that hurts sometimes.
Well, it brings all the blood away from like your limbs, and it just keeps trying to keep everything warm in here. That's how you survive. That's why when people get what is that called when their hands turn black?
Frostbite?
Yeah, that's why when people get frostbite, like that's the only thing that they lose, either fingers or toes, because that's the first thing that your bodies are like, well, we can get rid of that because we can live without that, but you can't live without most organs. You can live with one or two of them. If you have a lung, can you live with one lung? I don't think you can.
You would probably only last a couple of hours.
What is they when they donate something? I don't know about science.
Kidney?
Yeah, kidney. Do we have 2 kidneys, right? You can live with 1 kidney. Yeah, you can. I mean, I don't know how long you can live without 1 kidney, but you can live without 1 kidney.
You can live with a kidney, 1 kidney.
1 kidney, yeah. I don't think it's gonna be a good life, but hey, you could do it.
Although I never understood the whole point of a kidney, though.
It filters everything. Well, okay. It filters your blood.
So like,
Cause every liquid that you ingest, the lining of your gut inside your stomach, that absorbs the water and it gets taken into your blood. Whatever you drink, it absorbs, it takes it into your blood, and your blood goes through the kidney and it filtrates your whole blood. So whatever you're pissing out comes from your blood. So when you drink a lot of water, that's,
overhydrated.
You could overhydrate yourself and drown to death in outside of water. You could really drown if you drink too much water. Anything could kill you. Anything. You eat too much food, you could die from being a fat ass. If you drink too much water, you could drown from being fat ass.
What about air?
Well, if you put too much air at once in your lungs, you could burst your lungs. Oh, you weren't doing the podcast with me yet. I did talk about it, and I tried to make it. I did say it as a joke on an open mic one time, but I saw an article of I guess some Indian dudes that worked at a warehouse in India, and they were messing around with the air hose, and I guess one of them went behind him and put it up his butt and just blew him up, and the air went up his rectum. Blew up his inside and popped his stomach.
So everything in his
inside, it popped.
Oy.
But imagine if it would have worked.
You look so dumb when you did that.
Imagine if it would have worked. You holding an Indian dude like a balloon. That's horrible. That's horrible. Somebody fucking around with you just blows up your asshole, I guess. He did, literally. Oh my God, what a jerk. Anyways.
Wait, did he end up getting fined?
I don't know how the law is in India, but I know he got arrested, but I don't know what happened to him after that. You know how I sit here and read articles. That's how I found out about that. You know what? I did come across this. You know what I find annoying?
What?
Is people who cry when, like, say we kill a chicken to eat. Mm-hmm. People who cry because you killed a chicken and they call you a horrible person. It's like, would you rather me fucking die or the fucking chicken to die? I'd rather the fucking chicken to die, and I'll eat that fucking chicken.
Yeah.
I mean, it's survival of the fittest. Right? You love science. You love to trust the science, right? You were told throughout the pandemic, trust the science. And the science says, I got to eat, and that chicken's got to die. The only reason I'm saying that is because I came across this video of, I don't have, there's no video for it, but
that would have been.
no, because it was too long. The video was too long, and I didn't want to have to break it down, but whatever. So in the video, there's this chick cooking a crab. Cooking a crab, and she put the crab in the air fryer.
Why the air fryer?
Well, the crab was alive. He put to cook it in the air fryer. She cooked it in the air fryer.
I usually find people boiling it.
Well, and that's why people were complaining. They were like, "Oh my God, you're a horrible person. Crabs have a nervous system that they feel, and it hurts them when you
They don't feel anything on the legs or their body.
I mean, this is why people are stupid, right? Because they rather a person to die out of hunger than to kill their food to
That's
eat.
vegans right there.
I mean, you're killing plants. Plants have feelings too. They do. They have a whole fucking communication system that they communicate that they communicate with each other. Right? Because they did a study, and I guess the sound of those worms that eat leaves, right? The sounds of worms eating leaves, it triggers a chemical in the plant that makes the plant taste like not good for the.
So the moment that they feel it get eaten, it produces a chemical that.
The moment they hear I guess I don't know if because they heard the sound or they feel it, but the conclusion from that study was that when they hear that from the plants, when they hear that from the worm eating the leaves, it sends out a signal to all the plants around it to taste bad because they're being eaten.
So what? They can control it on command.
They have a communication, whole communication system that they got going on.
If one wanted, everything else was good, but one didn't want to.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I know you have people that are stupid like that, so I'm pretty sure there's got to be a plant that's stupid like that. It's like, no, I could deal with this, and then that's why those plants die. Maybe. You know what? That's a good question. Do plants? But anyways, so this chick was cooking it, and everybody's like bitching and whining and complaining that the crabs have a nervous system and they have feelings too. So there's people prefer you to boil the fucking crab than to, I guess, air fry it. What's the fuck's the difference? What the fuck's the difference? It's getting cooked either way. I mean, trust me, this is what I'm able to do. I could grab a chicken, cut its head off, and then we're done, and I'll go eat it. No problem. Clean it up and all that. I could probably gut a pig too, with the right guidance, or a cow. What?
You should probably pluck the feathers off first, though.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why I said prepare it. That includes preparing the chicken. That includes taking the feathers off, cleaning the guts.
You were being specific.
No, I was just being in general. Generality. So I found that annoying. People complaining that animals have feelings too. But hey, I mean, it's survival of the fittest, right? The fittest will survive. And it sounds like you bitches complaining about that chick cooking her crab. You guys will not survive. Unless you do like Martha Stewart and start drinking that cream or putting that cream on your face with the baby penis foreskin, I guess. You could do that too. Then you could live forever. Yeah, she does that, by the way. They have that cream that they get from baby penises. The foreskin that they cut off babies, they make it into a cream, and then this bitches put it in their face, and they look like 30 years younger. But nobody's questioning where that fucking cream is coming from, right? Nobody is. They're all just fucking putting it on themselves.
I'm pretty sure there's like rarely any people that.
What?
I think there's like rarely any people that talk about what's in the cream.
Nobody does. Because if you do, any platform will shut that video down completely. You know that video where we were pointing out how Michelle Obama was taken out of context? Big Mike?
So? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, how she was taken out of context. Well, that video didn't get I think on TikTok, I think. It only got like a couple views. It didn't get many views. You gotta I'm just pointing out how people got it wrong, but they don't even want to hear that. They don't even want people to hear that, what I'm saying. So, vegans, stop crying that people are killing animals. I understand if somebody's killing them to be an asshole. Like that dude, I think it was Peru. I guess this guy was getting mad at. He got mad at someone. He got mad at someone, and he was walking down the street, and there was a dog, and the dog started barking at him. So this guy was so angry that he got the dog and slammed him on the floor, holding him by his legs, like boom, one time, and another time, and 3 times.
That's an asshole.
That's definitely an asshole. And you know what people did?
What?
They found him, they went to his house, and they fucking came with pitch and forks and rocks, throwing him out the window, like trying to get that guy, trying to kill that guy.
So what, like, those
people were trying to get revenge for that dog that he killed on purpose, or they were at least trying to get him, trying to get the police to go get him, but they didn't want to do nothing. But you know what? I see the sentiment. I hear it. I see it. But I have one question to all these people that walked to that dude's house and wanted to fucking beat him up because he killed a dog. Yes, kill that motherfucker because he killed a dog, allegedly. I have to say that because I said kill that motherfucker, and I don't want to get accused of anything later. Allegedly. So, but this is my question that I had for all these people that fucking came out in support of that dog. Where is that fucking energy when a fucking child goes missing and they die and the killer kills them? Where is that fucking energy? Where is that energy when a person goes missing because somebody killed him in that same manner? How come there's no people walking to those fucks to their house trying to get revenge in that manner? Why do people not do that? But for a fucking animal, they are willing to fucking go to jail defending an animal. But you won't defend another fucking human being in that same manner?
So is this just a similar story about the... Well, not similar story, but like something similar to like a kid killed his mom over the VR headset. This was like 4 years ago, right?
I will get into that. Bring that back up when we get to... what is it?
I don't know.
I think... Shit. Is it why do people...
Why do people?
No. Pull it up there and I'll show you which one it is when we get to that one. Don't show it up there, but just show it to me there. Scroll down slow. Let me see that. Wait. What does that one with the red say?
This one?
Yeah.
Harvest electricity.
Oh, no, it's not that one. Keep scrolling down. Keep going. I'll tell you which one it is. Not that one. Oh, that one. What does that one say with that guy in the red? Up. Right there. What does it say?
Praise.
Yes. Okay. When we get to that praising criminals, I'll remind me of what you just said. Okay. And I'll tell you exactly why that type of shit happens with children. So anyways, stop complaining about people killing their food. So people go hungry than to fucking have some fucking food because some asshole's gonna be, oh, you killed that animal.
By the way, we're at 33 minutes.
Good, thank you. Underground cities. Okay, anyways, let's move along. I am here to tell you that I am for sure not crazy. I told you guys last year, hey, they have this underground cities. Is it there?
Yeah, underground city 1, underground city.
Okay, just start with the very first one. Open it. I told you last year, I'm not fucking crazy. There's fucking cities underground where these people have bunkers to survive an apocalyptic event. And this, I think it was in Tucker Carlson podcast.
Show it.
Yeah. What was her name? I know her name. I wrote it down. Is it Catherine Fitz? It was a White House government official during the Bush administration. She has officially confirmed U.S. built secret 21 trillion underground cities for rich and powerful to live if near extinction event happens.
What about the...
You, me, you, all of us, fuck us. You guys, us, we get to fucking die in an apocalyptic event. while all these fucking stupid fucks that have no sense of fucking humanity in them get to survive the rest of the time. But there's only one thing that gives me peace of mind.
What is that?
Hard times create hard men, and easy times create bitches. And these bitches are creating easy times, so therefore we get to a point where people cry about fucking killing food. That's where we're at. But anyways, I told you all last year, pull up the next one. I told you all last year, they have these things under the ground. And pull it to show the video of her talking. And this is what I was saying. I'm not crazy. Play it. Give me one.
But there is a history of near extinction events. And one of the things that I've looked at, because I'm trying to figure out, between fiscal 1998 and fiscal 2015, there were 21 trillion of undocumentable adjustments in the U.S. government. If you go to our website,
and this is the money that
we have
Elon was looking for.
Years and years of documentation.
$21 trillion.
Financials that show this.
God, that's a lot of money.
And so the question is, where's all this money going? And one of the things I've looked at in the process of looking at where all this money is going is the underground base and city infrastructure and transportation.
It's not a lie.
That's been built.
People are not crazy when they tell you this fucking conspiracy.
But some people are going to get it
built
wrong.
An extraordinary
What?
number.
Because remember
of
how
underground
you said about the
bases
little girl,
and supposedly
13-year-old girl
transportation
escaping.
systems.
You said it,
Some of these are
if she
a record
didn't leave that
of.
school, she would have
Some
been
of these are
fined.
documented as part of the national.
I have
security
no idea what you're
infrastructure.
talking about.
I think there are many more. So,
See what I mean? That's it.
in the
That's it. We are not crazy. I told you guys last year. Hey, they have these underground cities, and here are the videos. Pull up the next video. And I couldn't find the video that I showed last time, but this is another video. Play it.
Underground city in America.
This is in Missouri, I guess, cave facility. Look at that. It's underground.
Yeah, it's Missouri Cave Facility.
They have that. Pull the next one.
That looks like on the little. There's like a little tunnel area in Italy, something like that.
Oh, well, there's tunnels everywhere. Supposedly, there's a tunnel that takes you from New York to Brazil.
What?
So they probably right under our feet.
Right now?
Right now, right under our feet, somebody's probably traveling from New York to Brazil
And
in that
last
manner.
one.
Yeah, go ahead, play the last one.
Go from New
See?
York to Brazil,
This is what I was saying.
Buenos Aires, and then Antarctica, with
I'm assuming this is the bridge that goes.
Well, let's think about this. She said they spent about $21 trillion. That's a shit ton of money.
They spent.
If you pause, just you can stop it now. Okay, you can leave it on there, but leave it on. If you count from 1 to a million, I think it takes you 32 minutes or 30 minutes or something like that to count that far, or a couple days. I don't know, but if you count to 1 trillion, guess how long it takes you?
Years.
32 years.
Damn.
To count to 1 trillion. So think about 22 trillions, how much money that would be. You can't even think of how much money that is because it's so much money that these people spent in underground tunnels to survive an apocalyptic event.
So then they just they only give a fuck about the rich people.
Watch your mouth.
Ah.
Yes, they only care about rich people. They only care. Well, and you know what? And you could be like, well, because they don't care about poor people. They only care about rich people. Here's the reality of things. And I'm here to tell you the reality. Yes, I believe in all these conspiracies. But the reality of it is that you and I don't have the money to pay for a fucking ticket for that matter. So therefore, we don't have the money to be included in that project to put ins. They only care about the money. If you have the money to do it, you're fucking in. It doesn't matter who you are. It only matters if you have the money. And that's why only they build these facilities for rich people, because these are the people who have put ins. You didn't put ins on this, man. Anyways, so yeah, they do it. It's confirmed.
So this whole map under here is just all the tunnels around America.
They could very well be it.
Then why is this one over here going from right over here into the ocean?
Uh,
Because I know it's going underground, but like, would it be going to land or like deeper in the ground?
it would be, if I had to take a wild guess, I would say that goes to Alcatraz in Cuba, because Cuba is in that direction right there. I mean, I don't know. That would be my wild guess.
There's another point over here where it just goes down.
And Texas straight down into Mexico. That's probably how Chapo got away. Anyways, so they do have all those.
This map is kind of interesting.
Yeah. Anyway, good thing we have it on our podcast now. Now it's there. You guys can come look at it anytime you like. When it comes out, when it comes out, the official maps for the undergrounds, you'll be like, "Huh, that guy was right," which was me. Thank you. Anyways, I'm here to remind you they do have underground facilities. It is known that Mark Zuckerberg built I don't know how many $1 million underground facility too. So they have those, even if they're not putting ins with the government, some of them are creating their own underground facilities that would sustain themselves. But here's the thing: when I think about all this people making all their underground facilities to survive an apocalyptic event. What if the apocalyptic event is the same as the story of Noah's Ark? What if the oceans come out and everything rises and everybody's underground? Well, whoop-de-doo, you dumbass. You fucked up. Now you're at the bottom of the ocean, you fucking dumbass, because you were I'm so smart. I'm going to survive this apocalyptic event and go underground. But wait a minute. The ocean is fucking out. Everything fucking sinks to the bottom of the ocean. And now guess what? You get to survive at the bottom of the ocean. Ha! Good luck, you fucks!
Or they probably won't see sunlight for a couple years.
Well, how can they survive at the bottom of the ocean? If all the water comes out and they're under if they're inside of a tunnel and the water in all that area gets covered by the ocean, how are they going to survive?
Nowhere.
Right?
But then if you're on the surface, then that's a little better instead.
Well, you might have a chance. You get high enough, the water won't reach you. We're talking about getting to, where is that? The tallest mountain in the world? I forgot.
Everest?
Yeah, well, you got to get to Mount Everest and you'll survive. Ha! Good luck, fucks, getting there. We're so far away from there.
Oh, yeah. But then what about the Burj Khalifa then?
Those Saudis, they're not going to make it. That sand's going to get wet and everything's going to sink to the bottom of the ocean too. Yeah, those Saudis that did the 9/11 attacks. Yeah, those same ones. Yeah. Anyways, but life goes on after it's dead, after everybody's dead, and then we're gonna have to figure out a new way to power stuff. But luckily, hopefully, all this rich fucks next time around don't take away our ability to get free energy like they do now.
Or they have a brain to do stuff.
Yeah, is it harvest energy or types of energy, something like that?
Harvest energy.
Okay, I'm here to teach you guys something. Some of you probably knew about these items. There's ways to harvest energy from different things other than just whatever power they do. And I came across this company. It's called Powerfoil. They have invented this plastic that collects light and it turns it into energy, and now you can power your headphones or whatever the fuck you're powering. Go ahead and play it.
Could have enough power to charge your house.
I don't. If you have enough of those cells, you probably could. Go ahead and play it.
So guys, we're here at the booth of Powerfoil. They're a Swedish company that makes super thin solar cells that get built into products like headphones.
They're solar cells, like
So
a
in the
solar
headband,
panel.
You
See that?
solar cells built in. And what's interesting is a lot of the manufacturers that then use these power cells don't include a power cable in the box. Well, that's pretty normal these days, almost. Like, you don't get the brick, probably won't get the cable anymore. But what's nice is that they say you don't need the charging cable anymore. If you go out a little bit or sit near a window, you should be able to get...
That's an advancement in technology that we should all be able to use. How come it's not mainstream?
Although you can charge
If it
them
would,
with
if it was
USB
mainstream,
Type-C
it
still,
would
if
be
the
a lot
manufacturer
better
supports
too,
it.
because
So,
people would be
pretty
making a
cool
lot of money
invention.
from it.
We're gonna have
But
to
they
see if we
don't.
can get our hands on some headphones with this technology. Dewey.
I would love to see it work though, but this is the concept of it. Those plastic
Oh,
has.
so that's like a concept.
I don't know. I from what I understood, it's like a startup.
So
Like
it's-
they're putting it see if it works.
So basically a prototype.
And yeah, pretty much. And but by the looks of it, it looks like it works. I don't know how good it does when it's recharging, but if it recharges in like, I don't know, a couple minutes, that would be great.
Really great.
Yeah. And then you have this, right? This is an innovation that we come across. This one's pretty cool. This one's pretty cool, right? You make plastics and that. But this other one, this guy has come up with the greatest invention I have ever come across. And again, it's not mainstream. I'm pretty 100% sure that you have not heard of it. Let me show you.
Hola a todos, soy Hernán Asto, creador de Alinti, la tecnología que genera...
His name is Hernan Asto. He's the creator of Alinti, the technology that collects energy from plants making photosynthesis.
Isn't that bad though? Because the plants won't get any of the photos.
Pause it. So basically is the energy the plants put out and that they collect, some way, somehow, those pots that he's made collects that energy, and you can power some light bulbs with that.
But then wouldn't that be bad for the plant though?
Why would it be bad for the plant?
Because then they won't be able to grow right.
Well, you know what? That's a good question. I don't think it would affect them because it's only collecting the photosynthesis process.
But that helps them change though.
But it's like, okay, the way, I don't know. This is what I'm thinking right now that you're asking that. This is what I'm thinking. How does your body work? How does your body get energized? When you rest, right? That's not a good example. But what I'm saying is when you're doing something, your body gets hot. That's releasing energy. If there was a way to collect that, whatever you're releasing, that heat, and turn it into power to power up some light bulbs, you could probably do that. And that's what it's probably doing, and it doesn't affect you because it's only the heat that your body's putting out.
So,
But it's a good question because would it be bad for the plant because it's constantly collecting that energy from it? Or probably it doesn't matter because it's natural energy.
well, then if it is natural, then that's good. But if
It would be good if they do that. You see that area that he's at?
Yeah.
They made a park and they put all those lights all over that park that they made out in I think it's Peru.
the plants look green, so then yeah, probably doesn't look affected.
I mean, I don't know, but that's what I think. That's another concept of how to collect energy that, again, not mainstreamed. Not mainstream. Okay, the next one.
This Colombian startup
Now,
has
this is a
invented
startup for sure. Play it. Just let it play. Yeah. This is a startup for
has
sure.
invented a device that produces energy from salt water.
Salt.
Water light needs to be filled with 500 milliliters of seawater to generate light for 45 days.
Now,
It
this
works
one
by
I'm a little
ionizing an
confused
electrolyte
about.
composed of salt
This one I'm a little let it play. This one I'm a little confused about
water,
because
which reacts with magnesium and copper
I
plates on
think
the interior of the
that
lamp
you
to
still
produce
need a
electricity.
source of energy.
The device acts as a mini power generator and can be also used to charge mobile and electronic devices via a USB port. It is designed to run for 5,600 hours and can easily be
God
recycled
damn, I
or
don't know
repurposed
about
once
that.
it
That's a
reaches the end of
lot.
its
Well, I
life.
mean,
That's like around like.
but listen. Here's the thing about this one though. This one, from what I understood, it does require some battery that the salt water makes it react. And this concept, I guess, is not the only people doing it because let me see the next one. Because TikTok, good old fuck TikTok,
Have you heard of a
has
lamp that
this
uses
for
salt and
sale.
water to generate electricity? This lamp
Salt
can
and
be lit
water.
for over 10 hours and can be recharged.
But my
by
guess
either
there's
salt
some
water or
type of
seawater,
ions
making all
or
of the
battery, I
electricity
don't know what the
in an
fuck,
emergency.
that
It
collects
requires no
whatever
maintenance and is suitable for
the
outdoor
chemical
travel.
reaction of salt and water does to that. So the TikTok is selling this on there too.
I highly believe that though.
But listen. Here's the only reason I know about this is because during the pandemic, right? I had an ad that came on me that way. They were selling this small little baggies that you would put like salt water in them, and those little baggies would work as light bulbs.
So basically,
It's. I mean, I don't know. Is there more?
yeah, there's 3 others.
Show them.
Oh, this one's a screenshot.
Oh, okay. So this is and we all know about this. Make it fit. And we all know about this one, the water power that in the 80s, that dude's like, they poisoned me, and he died. He went to eat with one of this. He went to a lunch with one of these companies that were trying to buy up his shit that he came up with, water power car. That he came up with this thing, that this engine it's powered by water. How does it do that? Well, because water is H2O, it's oxygen and hydrogen is flammable. So what you do is you take out the oxygen from the water.
It's just basically vapor then?
Yeah, you take out the hydrogen from the water, and then it turns it into a fuel that you could use to power your car.
So then just vapor then, basically.
Yeah, so go show the last pictures. And that's what this guy did in the 80s, and they killed him. Someone killed him. That was the car, by the way.
This was the car?
Yeah, that was the car that he made, a water-powered car.
Oh, he's got a rusty computer.
Anyway, yeah, show the last one. I think it's just his car. No, that was it.
One more. Oh, this one's a video.
But this is how it worked, like to get the hydrogen out of the water, right? Go ahead and start it.
Hydrogen gas, which Lorenzen mass produces in this device. Since John's 1981 pickup was converted to run on gasoline and hydrogen, his mileage has doubled, 40 miles per. For years now, when they've been in the neighborhood,
Per what?
experts in the energy field have been dropping in on John's farm.
They come from all
He
over.
powers his car with water.
I'm going to have to lock the gate pretty soon.
Well, John Lorenzen is
There's
a
things
very
that you could
clever
do to
fellow.
any
The
car to
things
make
he's
him do
doing
that
are
too.
actually well known, and
Don't
many
you
other
think
people-
if the guy was still alive by now, water would probably go up by a lot of money?
Well, Nestle, the CEO of Nestle,
Yeah.
he's like the guy, one of those people, one of those companies that sell water, Nestle, that sell bottled waters. He said that water is not a human right. Meaning, hey, we get to sell you the water at whatever price we fucking want, whatever price we want.
Oh, yeah, and also, did you hear about the thing? It's another water bottle brand. It's that apparently there was salt in water and they're removing salt from the water.
I don't know. I haven't heard about that.
I don't know
But
what the
anyways,
brand was
that's the concept of how you get the hydrogen out of the water. Like you put some electricity in there, make it like, I don't know, it bubbles and down like the hydrogen comes out of the water. So there's those type of energies that we could probably use today, and it would be great if we were able to at some point, but I guess we're not. We're not going to use them because all the energy companies nowadays, they have a strong grip on everyone's wallets, and you know what? They're not going to let that go anytime soon. That's why solar panels are even expensive, and it makes no sense to put solar panels in your home because for the next year you'll be probably paying double or triple the amount of money that you pay for having solar panels in your house. But I don't have solar panels, so I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? Anyways, so it was another week where we had another satanic ritual, and again in fucking Brazil.
Oh.
In Brazil, we had another satanic ritual. When do you people are gonna learn?
Are both of them called Brazil?
I think there's only one, or I don't know. So,
there's 1 and 2.
okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah. So there, let's play the first. Oh, I didn't edit it. Oh, whatever. I'll just tell you where to speed it up. So we have. This was like 2 million or 2 billion people, something like that.
Billion?
There was a shitload of. You know what? I don't care. People have fun. Go out, just leave it playing. I don't care. People play it. Show it. Right. I don't care. People are gonna be out there and have a no. Put the music. Don't put the music because this is bullshit. They'll fucking get us for copyrights. So this is 2 trillion a Madonna concert. 2 billion. I forgot the number, to be honest.
Why is there?
Well, that's and this is why they had so many people at that concert, right? Because it was a free concert that Madonna was putting out. No, it wasn't Madonna. It was the government of Brazil who did this. They wanted everybody to come together and finish converting them into satanic beliefs. Right? Remember, we had all this satanic parades at all this gay parade that they had in Brazil, right? They had that. They made fun of everything. They have made fun of every religion. You know what I find funny still? They only make fun of Christianity. I wonder why they don't make fun of Islam. Maybe because if you do that, they'll come and bomb your fucking ass. That's why you don't fucking do that, right? Because you know Christians won't do it. Now, put it further ahead. I don't want to show the whole thing because I don't want.
It looks like a supernova is about to go off.
Well, symbolism. Play it.
Just play it.
Just play it.
All right.
Don't give me audio because they're gonna hit me with copyright, and I don't want to deal with that bullshit again. Fast forward. Now she comes out over like right when she comes out, the stage turns red. More symbolism, the flashes and all that. But this is what I find more obscene about it. More weird shit, right? Look, people are like, no, it's just music. She's just putting out art. There's nothing fucking artistic out of this shit. But you people think a fucking line on the wall, that's fucking art. You people think a dumbass fucking dropping 5-6 buckets that are stacked together full of sand, you guys think that's art. So obviously you would think this is art. But people who are open, to have their eyes open and are seeing their fucking stupidity of the world, how these people act, they see this shit and they're like, what the fuck is this about? Why is she sitting on top of this cage with a cage? I'm trying. Fuck! I thought I was gonna hurry up. She's singing right here, right? And I'm wondering why is she sitting on top of this cage with all those people inside the cage that are dancing? This is the fucking ritual that they're doing in front of all those 2 million or billion or trillion, I don't know how many people were there, in front of them telling them, hey, we fucking own your ass now. And I sit on top of this bitch and you guys are going to fucking praise the devil like I do. That's what they do. And that's why shit's happening and going crazy. Look at this. She just sitting there, right? Look at her long fingernails, demonic fingernails. And then here are the people in the cage. This is what she's saying. This is how we got all you dummies. This is how we got all you dummies. And you guys, there's absolutely nothing you could do about it. Now you belong to it, whatever it is.
A gay guy?
No. Thinking about the devil.
Oh.
Well, I don't know if the devil's gay.
Also, by the way, we're at 57 minutes.
Anyways. I think we're not going to make it through the whole thing. No, we are. Remember, 1:30. Right. Anyway, so there was a ritual happening again in Brazil. Another ritual that happened, and this time there was absolutely an enormous amount of people who fell for it, I guess. Go to a sperm race. Anyways, in the past we've talked about ways to make money. I work construction because I want to, and I'm not smart enough to come up with an idea to make money. There's people who set up events like hobby horse race, slap contest, especially slap contest, stupidest shit ever. And now you have some, I guess, I don't know if we want to call them smart people that came up with this idea to have your jizz, your cum, your nut racing. Now, these people came up with this crap. Now, show it. This is the newest type of event that people are falling for in LA. Play it. Play it from the beginning.
Yes.
Put it up.
2, 1.
Music. Let's not give up music. Put the music down. Put the music down. Because otherwise TikTok's gonna fucking. Oh, you used this song. You have a copyright. Now, these people are racing their cum.
What?
They're saying, I have the fastest jizz ever. Like, right? Oh, really cool, right? Really cool. It's real. Right? They're having a race. They're racing. All that guy has he's smoking too many cigarettes. That's why his sperm's so slow. But here's the thing. Is it real? You think this shit's real? Why don't we ask the experts? Pull the next video. Why don't we ask the experts? People who know about sperm and how the way sperm moves. This is definitely not real. Give me audio.
Certified fertility specialist. I look at sperm all day under the microscope, and these are not human sperm. This is CGI. This is computer generated.
Everybody who paid to bet their dumbasses.
90% of its length. These
if
are
you lost,
way too short.
guess what?
This is also not how sperm swim. Sperm, the head jiggles as they swim. It is not stationary with the tail beating. This is real human sperm in my lab.
See that?
Every aspect of this is not a human sperm. I don't know what these guys are doing.
You know what was weird?
Race.
When I was
What's
doing
the
my
real
research,
story,
trying to
guys?
look
Why
for
are you
these
doing
videos
this?
again, obviously, TikTok hides it. Because when I was looking for this video specifically, this video of that doctor saying that this shit's fake, and people fall for it. There's a news articles about it. People say, "Oh my God, these guys are so smart. They came without an idea." You know what? They are smart because they came out with an idea to dupe every single one of you. Now they have sperm race, hobby whores, and slap contest all in the same category. Anyways. Now you can take that off. So we come to the conclusion and we asked the experts, and the experts provided a good answer and said it's all fake, not real. Anyways, now you know what I got into it. I didn't get into it. It was just a couple comments that some dude makes, and I went and well, you know what? Play the video.
Play which
one? That guy at the top, whatever it says. Give me those. That one.
Future homeless.
Yes, that one. Type that and then pull that up. Pull it up. No, pull it up over there. Not there.
I know.
Not yet.
It right here.
Yes. Now, you know what? I'm a good person. I'm not an asshole. And I'm willing to help out. I'm willing to help out when somebody asks. When somebody acts. I'm willing to help out. I'm a generous person. But at 2 a.m, when I'm going to work and you're still fucking out there sniffing glue, whatever the fuck is that you're sniffing.
Also, by the way, you don't have 5, 6, 7.
What do I have?
You only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 6. Never mind. You had 6, but not 5 and 7.
I think I skipped one. Just do them in the right order. Okay. So because I deleted some because I didn't need them because they were copies. So I'm a generous person and I like to help out, but when I hear shit like this, go ahead and pull it up, but don't show it. When I hear shit like this, it's just fucking infuriating how stupid people are. Go ahead and play it.
I think I figured it out. We're one collective consciousness, right?
I could agree with that.
I am you, you are me. You know, we're all the same.
Okay, yeah, no, we're not.
Names that separate.
No, we're not.
Hell no! It's unique, it's cool. But I've realized that we don't need any of this extra.
I could agree
stuff.
with that.
We don't need money or any.
Okay,
of this,
let me stop there.
desires.
Let me stop there. You don't need money? You don't need money? Then why the fuck are you asking me for a fucking dollar at 2 a.m? Not you, but your people that you're saying they live free. Go ahead and play it.
Or material things and wants.
I could agree with that too.
Is for all of us to come together.
I could
That's
agree with
where
that.
True happiness, love, and harmony lies. Is when we put all things aside for ourselves to help somebody and someone else and everyone else. Because truly, when we work and love together as one collective consciousness, we can level up and see things that we didn't even know were there or existed. And that is where true happiness lies with all of it.
I don't think he's going anywhere with that.
You know what? I could agree with half of that bullshit, but the concept that you don't need money to live, that's a fucking retarded concept because, again, At 2 a.m, some asshole that thought this same thought, oh, collective conscious, oh, right? Same asshole that thought that is at 2 a.m. is asking me for a fucking dollar in the street when I'm fucking going to work. All right? That's what, and you know what? And this is what I told this guy when he said that. Go ahead. You show the two.
All right, hold on. I'm pulling up the screenshot.
And this is what I told him. My boy doesn't have a mortgage. To be able to think money doesn't matter. You could live without any money because we should live in a collective consciousness. Hey, do you have somewhere to live? That should be your first fucking worry in the world. Do I have somewhere to live? No, you're worrying about this. So his answer to me was, my boy is paying to live in a place he was born into from nothing but pure soul, light, and love. We don't have to pay to live in a place that was built for us.
Kind of do. Well, you need to.
You got to pay the motherfucker that built the fucking house. You got to fucking pay the dude that fucking knew how to do trusses, knew how to do walls, knew how to do doors, knew how to do windows, because I'm 100% sure your ass doesn't know how to do that. So they go ahead and I answered, wait, yeah, leave it there. I answered, yeah, but in the real world, we all have to go to work tomorrow. Do we not? Yes, we fucking do. Doesn't matter what conspiracy fucking we believe in or anything. We have to go to work tomorrow. Now, this made me laugh. Someone asked, can you help me? I need my bills and mortgage paid. And that guy just sends a heart. You know, bitch. Anyways, go ahead, play. Show the next one.
And has in, I was trying to read the bottom one.
That's it, right?
Yeah, this is.
It says, so this guy said, this is other comments. I will get back to my comments in a minute. This would work and has worked in the past, but some people's mind are too evil and naive. You have to pay the motherfuckers that made the foundation for the house, that made the fucking walls, that made the trusses, that made the fucking doors, that made the windows for your house to be fucking complete. You have to pay those people. That's why you need the fucking money. Or what? You want everything handed out to you? I'm pretty sure that's what you're fucking trying to say. What is it? And he says, no one is evil or naive. They just don't know who or what they are, and all they would need is love.
I don't think he likes to see the evil in people.
So you would say that Jeffrey Dahmer, all he needed was love? When he fucking murdered all those people in his fucking apartment? Yeah, all he needed was love? Are you fucking sure that's all he needed? Well, maybe as a child he did. But we're past that fucking point. So no, all he needed was a fucking kick in the ass or something. Go ahead and move next. So there is people who are evil. Okay, and then what is it?
Number 6.
Oh, and then he said what? Paying bills. And then I told him too. I was like, yeah, sure. That's how you end up homeless and asking me for
$1 at 2 a.m.
Yeah, asking me for a dollar at 2 a.m. in the morning when I'm going to work. And what did he say? Go ahead to the next one.
Okay, and then this one's number 8.
Oh, all right. Well, you know what? After I said that, he didn't say anything.
Oh.
He didn't say anything because he knows I'm fucking right. He knows I'm right. That this kind of thinking will land you fucking asking a dude that's leaving to work at 2 a.m. asking him for a fucking dollar.
Wait, so did he actually just stop answering?
Yeah, he just stopped answering me. I didn't even go back to check what he put because it's really not important. It's just annoying. It's just annoying people who have no kids, no mortgage, have an opinion on how do people should live their life. If people should be worried about work. Why the fuck? And again, I'm not saying why don't you do that? Because if I tell you to you do that, it'll affect me in the future. That's why I'm not saying, well, why don't you go do it yourself? Because it'll affect me in the future when you ask me for a dollar. And then I was like, this guy only has 404. He's probably, he's nobody. And then go to the next one. There's one more. I pulled his YouTube and I was like, damn, he has 1,000 fucking subscribers. Fuck. This guy has more than I do. God damn it. And then I couldn't talk shit no more, but. Anyways, but I did. I told him this is how you end up homeless and asking me for a fucking $1 or $2 in the morning. And no response after that. I'm pretty sure he'll respond after he sees this. And if he does, I'm not even going to respond. I'll tell you now what I really think. I really don't give a fuck what you have to say. I really don't.
All right, what's next? 'Cause
Anyways,
an hour and 9 minutes.
we're going to go UFOs now.
Oh, yay. It's UAP, right? Or UFO?
UAPs. So more UFO sightings. And this time it was a video released from the White House? Or the
UAP 1.
Oh, play. Let me see. Well, but this one, let's watch this one first. I don't remember putting them in what order. But look at this. Last week we showed one of these in another parking lot. Play it. Show it. Last week we showed one of these in another parking lot, like a Walmart parking lot. This is a whole different one. Check this out.
What's Why are there like lights searching for stuff?
I don't know.
That's like
It's I forgot what they're called. It's like a ball of plasma or something like that. That's
plasma ball?
I don't know what they're called. In Spanish, el rayo globular. I don't know. I forgot the word in English. I'm not very good at remembering names for stuff or anything for that matter. But I do remember playing a video for you guys that it was in the Walmart parking lot. Let's go to the next one. Now, this is another weird sighting, right? Check this out.
Oh, I know about this one.
What are these?
Somebody tell me.
What this is that it's coming wherever he is. There should be like a triangular shape.
A cone?
Yeah, like a cone, and then it shoots out smoke. Colored smoke for
what
like,
for?
Events and just for events and surprises and all that.
It's not the only place that it's been seen. So I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
There's a couple around the world.
Does this have to do with like the kind of like the snake that we watched from Mexico last week?
Probably not, I'd say, because that one would not tear apart.
Okay, so that's okay. That one we can rule out that this is man-made for sure.
Yeah, this is man-made.
Okay. So it's just somebody fucking out there that doesn't know what it is, like me. Okay, let's go to the next one. We solved that one. It's not real. That one, the circular smoke in the sky that you can see. Now, this one was released by is it the White House or somebody?
Official.
The UAP video from AARO released in May 9th. This was released. You can see the ball coming somewhere. That you see it, right?
Yeah, right. It's going by.
And they can't figure it out what kind of propulsion system that is. There it is.
That looks like it's moving pretty fast.
There it is. Okay, so there's that one. Another video from the White House that they've released. And there's the other one. You see it across? It moves back and forth. Look at that. It just moved left, right, and then it came back, and now it's going up on the screen. Coming down, more UFOs, more sightings. Oh, boy. What world are we living in now? Go to the next one.
All right.
I don't want to spend too much time on that one. Now, another sighting in Colombia, right?
What are these?
Exactly. What is that? It's not like, are they kites? You see, they look triangular. Are they kites? It might be too high to be kites, though.
No, because it just looks like a jet. I forgot what the jet was called.
But
like,
jets move. They don't stay
no,
stationary.
There's one kind of jet that stands still, and the thrusters is right in the middle of
But you would hear it. You would hear that or some shit, right? Yeah. But you're not hearing anything there. Go to the next one. That's that. What do we got? Is that the ball? Okay. Now, this is the ball, the one that we watched from Colombia like 3 weeks ago, right? It's gotten more interesting. They X-rayed the ball, and this is what they got from the X-rays.
Nothing?
That's the inside of the ball.
That's the inside?
Yeah.
It's just solid?
Do you see those patterns in there? I don't know. Go to the next one. I think it's a screenshot. So now...
Yeah. Writings.
Yeah, make it fit. Center it. Make it fit.
Okay.
Make it big. Okay, you can leave it there. So this is the writings that ball had. They look hieroglyphics, like I don't know what the fucks, but somebody allegedly decoded it. We'll go to the next one.
Decoded?
Yes. Make it fit. Now we'll read like the first line if you can make it bigger so I can read it.
Oh, the first.
It says, las alas luminosas a el gran...
We should probably put this in English translate.
I'll translate it.
All right.
It says, gran resplandor. It says, las alas luminosas o el gran resplandor. The illuminated wings to the great reflector. That's what the first line says. I can't read it. It's a lot. It's a lot, but somebody decoded it. And until someone that, like a doctor or something like that believes it, then we'll call it bullshit. But also we shouldn't call it bullshit because we shouldn't trust doctors completely because they have an agenda.
Oh, you think you can like send me the screenshot so I can like translate it?
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
All right.
Anyways, so they have the writing. Somebody decoded it and allegedly, and they know what it says. It says something about the wings of the illuminated wings on the great reflector. What reflector are they talking about? I don't know. But that's only one line. There's the bigger line. Oh, do I have a better picture of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, show me that one. I forgot I had a better picture. I got to take my
This one's
glasses.
just the bottom section of it.
Yeah, but
This is like the closest I can fit.
make it bigger.
All right, I'll just put
Okay. It says, las alas luminosas al gran resplandor. Keep moving. Pronto sus ojos lo verán. Lo verán caer. Keep moving.
Okay.
O verás una piedra en Irán. Verán tus ojos la mezcla de sangre con una luz resplandeciente. Los peces morirán. Something. Las aguas, las almas irán a la... Keep moving. A la rueda o serán joyas valiosas. Okay, let me try. The illuminated wings or the great... Keep moving. Or the great reflector, soon your eyes will see it fall, and you will see a rock in Iran. You will see with your eyes the mixture. Move.
Oh.
The mixture of blood with light, reflecting, with blood and light reflecting. The fishes will die. Hold on. The fishes will die. Okay, go on. The waters, the souls will, keep going, will go in a circle, and the beings. Oh, hold on, wait. Oh, and they will be valuable jewels. Keep going. Something like that. Tus ojos. Your eyes will see bulls come, or cows, male or female. See, there's only two genders. They didn't say trans animal or anything like that, right? See, even the aliens know. Move. Hair like a man. So I don't know. Whatever. That's what it says. I don't know. It's supposed to be a warning for people. So there is that. We figure it out.
Wait, so this is a warning right here?
Well, it's some type of warning that they say it's coming, but I don't know. I don't know if it's real or not. But it is. But hey, that's what this guy says. It says. So we believe him or what? I'll leave it up to you.
I'd probably say not.
Well, maybe. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and just say maybe. Maybe.
We'll probably give it to him, but for right now.
All right. We have a new pope. What is it? Habemos popes? That's what it said. And I will say, there's a new pope, and I will say Nostradamus was definitely wrong. So the conspiracy, it's not in place any longer. Show that picture. The second one, I think it is. The one with the black guy.
Second one. Nope, not that one. The one with the black guy.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Why is he black?
Well, because
Shouldn't they be
because he was
white?
born in a part of the world where his ancestors were living under the sun at all time. That's why he's black.
No, not like that. Like, aren't most people supposed to be like white due to their culture and all that?
No. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Catholics aren't prejudiced like that. They're accepting of all people, unlike Christians. Anyways, so Nostradamus was wrong. Obviously, the Pope is not black, but he is the last Pope to be fit in that spot where the conspiracy says that that'll be the last Pope, and then the Antichrist is here. It's not the other guy that we talked about last week. So he was definitely wrong. But what I'm thinking is like, okay, what if this guy dies and then the one that comes is like going to be the black one? Or was it because he has a black soul? Maybe. I guess his name is Robert Prevost. And I guess he has dual citizenship, triple, I guess now, because if he lives in the Vatican, he has a triple citizenship. And it's weird. People are mad at him because he spoke his first speech as a pope. He spoke Spanish, and all the news were like, "Oh my God, he's American. Why didn't he speak English?" Because he didn't fucking want to. That's fucking why. Because he wanted to speak Spanish. So what the fuck does it matter?
And also, by the way, we're at an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah. Spoken Spanish. He's supposed to be anti-Trump because he had other beliefs, I guess. But where I'm going, let me see the other one. There's a third one. Not the one that has the Netflix logo on it.
This one's a video.
I said not the one.
Oh.
Oh, okay, yeah. Go ahead and play that one. That's when he came out and said, Habemos popos, something like that. Play it.
Let's take a
You're not
pause
showing
and
it.
watch debunking.
This is when he came out the very first time. You know what's weird? He was chosen in 2 days. Usually they take 9 days. And you know what's weird too? Remember I told you predictive programming?
Yeah.
Remember the meme about Trump being the Pope? Yeah. Nobody knows about poping more better than Trump does.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he actually did posted that. Something like that. And people are like saying that, well, this is the Antichrist because it was chosen by America.
He looks disappointed though.
No, he doesn't.
I don't know.
And this is another guy that, again, what do we know? What have we known about all the previous popes? They have all been accused of hiding priests that have committed abuse against children in the church. Habemus papam. That means there is a pope now. And look at all this sheep. All his followers, dude. Be respectful to the Pope. He's a man of God. He's a man of God that hides pedophiles from the law. Him too was accused of that too, by the way. Let's not forget. And there was a I guess here in Chicago, I believe it is, some girl, you can take that off. Some girl said that she was scared because the Pope has the same name of the guy that did something to them a long time ago. I don't know, but that happened. But anyways, that's not what I'm saying. Remember, I keep saying predictive programming. It's all predictive programming. In 2017, there was a series in Netflix. Go ahead and pull it. There was a series in Netflix that said this. It's in Spanish. I'll translate.
He's a very great translator.
No. Like the Cardinal Monsignor, whatever the hell his name. It's letting. Go ahead and go back. Go back. This show is El Habitante. I tried to look for the show on Netflix, but I couldn't because obviously it had to be taken out of there because the truth was put in front of our eyes years ago in 2017. Go ahead and play it again. Pause it. It says the Cardinal, whatever the name that was, just announced the death of Pope Leo XIV. What is this Pope's name?
I don't know. I didn't.
Leo XIV.
Leo XIV. Ew.
Predictive programming. They predictive and program it in your brain, and then it's going to happen in real life. The inhabit. This show is called The Inhabitant. It's on Netflix, and I guess only if you're in Mexico you can see it. Not in the greatest country in the world, goddamn America. We only used it one time today, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so then this happened. This is another instance of predictive programming that they've done.
Does that mean you'll die then eventually? Or am I reading it wrong?
Listen, if a lot of us talk about this too much, it's not going to happen. But if only I talk about it, it's not. It probably will happen because nobody watches this shit. No, they did. We do have people. We have people in Germany listening. Hey, don't think I'm not paying attention to you, German, listening to me. Thank you. Anyways, let's do the last one. The last one. This is gonna finish it. It's praising, the one that I told you, praising criminals. Have we done all the videos?
No, I don't think so.
I think we have. You should look and tell me.
There's 1, 2.
There's
3,
a few
4,
of them.
5.
Okay, we'll start. Okay, so go ahead and pull the picture and show it.
I don't know.
The first one, whatever the first one is. So now I think most of us have heard about this case. Make it fit. I think most of us have heard about this case, right? I forgot the name of the guy. I think it's Ryan, I think it was. I don't know. I forgot his name. But this guy, his name is, I forgot his name. I think I have it written down. Oh, yeah, Rodney Hinton. Rodney Hinton, I guess, is the father of a guy that got killed by the cops. And that's all everybody heard. That's all everybody heard. This guy got killed by the cop. So the bottom of the picture, his dad goes out after he's been told that his son was killed by the cop. He goes out and kills another cop that had absolutely nothing to do with it. And what do people do? Oh my God, this guy's a hero. He's a real man. He went and defended his honor, the honor of his kid.
He killed a random guy.
If the only thing I just said right now is what you heard, you would think that it was just, the police killed a random guy. Oh, wow. What they're not fucking saying, and you have to go into a lot of articles to find out exactly what the fuck that other guy was doing, the guy that got unfortunately killed. What was he doing? He was driving in a stolen car with a gun on him, running away from the cops.
And also you told me that to remind you about the kid that...
We'll get there.
Okay. By the way,
when we get to the kids video, we'll get there.
Also, we're at 26
Let
minutes.
me finish. We're fine.
Right.
Now... And this is the most annoying shit. People don't talk about what the fuck the other guy did. I'm not saying it's right that he got killed, but I'm saying that's what the fuck happens when you fucking charge or run away from the cops with the gun in your hand running away from a stolen car. I'm not saying it's right, but it's definitely not unasked for. You know what? And this community of people is the one that are just like, oh, he did nothing wrong. Cops are taking advantage of their power. No. There's definitely some assholes that do. But in this case, there was no fucking taking fucking advantage of power. Damn. The guy was running with a gun in his hand. Again, what the fuck do you think the cop wants to do? You think that cop wants to fucking die right there or wants to go back home?
Wants to go back home.
Obviously, nobody fucking wants to die. So why the fuck are you going to run away with a gun in your hand from the cops? I know there's been cases where the fucking police just kills a dude and obviously they didn't have anything in their hands. I know there's those assholes, but we're not talking about those assholes. We're talking about this fucking case. And this is fucking absurd. This is fucking ridiculous. When people try to defend the fucking criminals, and when the cops stop doing their job and protecting everybody else, then what the fuck? See, then people are going to say, why aren't people protecting the people? Why aren't the cops protecting people? People are going to cry about that. But let's have some fucking decency and admit, yes, this motherfucker got killed and it's wrong. I'm not saying it's right. He got killed, but what the fuck was he doing?
Damn, son, where'd you find... Damn.
And it's every single time something like this happens. Go to the next picture or whatever the next one is. And it's not this one time. You have Other cases that are the same shit has happened. Remember when this girl was running? Remember when this happened? Look at that. You think that was an accident?
Nope.
Guess what the family claimed?
It was an accident?
Yeah. You think that was a fucking accident?
No.
And everybody was standing behind her saying, oh, it was an accident. She didn't mean to do that.
Then why was she swinging out of nowhere?
Exactly. You don't see anybody else swinging the fucking baton that way. And people were defending that action too, as a matter of fact. This is what I'm talking about. People fucking defend the actions of criminals. Go ahead and go to the next one. And then you have this one in Texas, right? This dude, clearly a fucking argument. It could have been handled with fucking, let's throw hands and then we're done. Could have been handled that way. No, the smart guy right here tells the other guy, touch me again, touch me again. Well, guess what? Because you told him, touch me again, therefore it's on you that you kill that guy.
Who started it first, though?
I forgot. I read the whole thing, but I forgot. The argument went on, and then this guy was telling him to touch him, and then the black guy, and then the black guy punched him, I guess, or did something, and then this guy put his hand in his backpack, pull out his knife, and just stabbed the white guy on there. And people were defending the actions of the black guy. Their parents were like saying, "Oh, my family is in distress now." And you know what's even more fucked up? This is what more fucked up. The dad of the white kid came out to the press conference that this kid's parents were having, saying how scared they were because the white kid got killed, right? Because their son killed the other white guy. They were saying that. So the dad came out to that press conference and the dad was like, hey, you know what? Your son killed my son. I forgive you. Which that tells that's a lot of better men than him because I'm not forgiving that shit. I'll tell you that much right now. But the dad came out and told her, and guess what they did?
What?
Get out of here. You're a white supremacist. You're a racist. He was there apologizing and telling you, I forgive you for your son killing my fucking son. And the reaction of people were like, oh, he's a white supremacist. Like, what the fuck? Again, another case where people praise fucking criminals and defend fucking criminals. We talked about the Tren de Aragua guys from a week ago, right? A week, 2 ago. And the judges protecting criminals too. That's why those judges went to jail. And now people are like, Trump's putting judges in jail now. He wants to get rid of them. He wants to be what the fuck's it called when they take like Putin? What is he? Kim Jong-un, what is he?
A king?
Not a king.
Well, to them.
No. And whatever. He's trying to act like he wants to own the country. He let it go 4 years ago. He's not going to fucking stay there. When it's time to go, he's going to go. Again, another case where people defend criminals. We're at 32 minutes. Go to the next one. Yeah, we're getting close. That's not it. Now, you have this other one, right? That bitch had a gun and she kicked the fucking puppy.
We talked about this.
Yes, I know. And the grandma, guess what came out and said? Defending the fucking daughter. All the mom was like, oh, I'm scared of my life now. Well, why the fuck are you acting this way? Again, another case where the criminal was being defended. You could take that off. That fucking just annoys me.
The man was
they had a
trying
gun.
to wash his car.
Yeah, they had a gun, by the way. They do. An unregistered gun. Is there another one?
Yeah, number 5.
Let's do that one. Now, okay, pause it. Now, this is what I was telling you to remind me, right? This is what I was telling you. What were you saying?
Oh, I see him holding something right
Wait, what were you saying?
But all the guy was trying to do was just wash his
No. When I told you to remind me about this.
Oh, that it just reminded me about the
kid that killed his mother
for innocuous.
Okay. I'm not saying child abuse is very real, okay? Mm-hmm. Child abuse is very real. But the problem with today is that fucking kids are not getting their ass whooped. That's the fucking problem. That's why you have that kid that killed his mother just because the mother took away the video game from him, right?
Yeah, he's holding something right there.
We'll get to that. And the kid that killed his mother, guess what the fucking problem was? The mother never whooped that kid's ass to let him know who the fuck is boss. It's not about having power over you. It's about showing you some discipline and how to control your fucking anger. And while I scream into a mic. It's about teaching kids how to control their anger and emotions. And now, you know what? I want to say this too. Nowadays, a lot of people are like, oh, get therapy. Therapy will help you figure out your problems. There's a lot more people in therapy now than there was in like the 70s, 80s, early 90s, late 90s probably too. There's a lot more people in therapy than there was back then.
We're at 44.
And now people act more fucking like animals. People act like animals now. What is wrong with you? I'm pretty sure I blame therapy. People in therapy are the one causing all this fucking stress in the world.
They just go crazy out of nowhere.
And it's because when they are kids, kids don't get their ass whooped. Now play this fucking video. This video gets me annoyed as fuck.
Hey girls, can you guys drop that and come talk to me?
Why is he trying to hide it?
Drop it! Drop it! Drop it, son! Load another one. Load another one. Drop it now! You're gonna get hit! Drop it!
Where are the parents? Where are the parents? Why are their parents whooping this kid's ass? I'm not promoting child violence. I'm just saying some fucking discipline. They had a gun. Fucking 7, 9-year-olds had a gun.
But like,
pointing it at the fucking cops. And the problem is that these kids are not getting their ass whooped today.
But when this guy, the little man, was trying to give it to the bigger one.
Yeah, because he's a bitch. He couldn't fucking take responsibility for his actions too.
By the way, we're at 35.
All right.
Not 36.
That's what's annoying, and that's what the problem with the world is today. Kids are not getting their ass whooped like they did back in the days. Back in the days, kids were scared of their parents, and yes, obviously you would see probably a teenager kill their parents. You probably saw that back then, but it wasn't as common as it is today.
And also, during the gunshot, I saw the shot like spark on fire.
I think they were shooting either beanbags or paintballs.
Why paintballs?
Well, because they hurt. They hurt when they hit you.
Oh.
Let me hit you with a paintball. You'll see how much it hurts. It stings.
Well, we don't got a paintball gun.
I believe I do. Oh no, I think I left it at Pa's house. Anyways, whatever. Well, I'm here to remind you. Sometimes you got to whoop your children's ass so that they can learn who's the boss. And those children's right there with the gun in their hand. I mean, I'm not saying I hope CPS takes them from them, but it needs to be some correction. Why do those kids have that gun? And second of all, why do they even have that intention to do that?
In the first place.
Again, whoop some ass. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen and non-binary folk, thank you for listening to Our 2 Cents. What the hell was that? Wrong one. Deuces.
Those kids deserve an ass whooping.